Hey guys, it's KillSwitch95, and today we're going to be looking at another game I had. This time it's in the T-34-3 on Overlord. Now, I don't exactly like Overlord personally. I think it's kind of bad, because a lot of people like to go to the beach and just throw their tanks away, but that's not really what happens today. The tank I'm playing is of course the T-34-3, which is much like a Type 59 but with a 122mm gun on it. So, it's not got a very good reload or very good gun handling. It's got a useful heat round, and they buffed it recently. It's pretty decent now, actually, especially with the matchmaking changes they put in at the beginning of April 2019. It actually gets pretty decent matchmaking now, which helps with the buffs a lot. Now, here I'm trying to go up on this ridge and get some quick early shots in those who are going to go there, and hey, there's a Type 62. And I just snapped the crap out of him. But to compensate for that, I low rolled. That was not a wise decision, friend. So yes, I'm trying to go back to the little ridge with the bush and the rock. It's a good spot to get some shots on those who poke, but I get spotted again. I'm wondering by what, and then probably this guy. And I miss. I want to get out of here because that's super Pershing, and this tank's alright, but I don't think I can take him on frontally at that range. The gun handling on this thing means you really got to get close to something like that frontally. But the side, 439, not bad. 85M just threw himself away. That's okay. And now we're also in a conundrum. I mean, they lost their scout first, and now we just lost ours. But because it's Overlord, it doesn't really matter that much. It's just not a lot of long line of sight spotting lanes, so losing your scouts, depending on how you play here, you can become the scout in a medium tank. I'm waiting desperately for our IS-6 to do something, but what I don't realize is he's pinned down by both the KV, the other KV, the Tiger, and the Super Pershing. So I move up to try and give him some assistance. It's like, I know I can get a shot in this guy. There we go. And the Super Pershing got a shot on me. That's why you don't stick around after you get spotted. I think about taking him on, but then I'm like, no, it's still not close enough range to really hit those reliable weak points, which are the hatch on top and the machine gun port in the front hull, where the spaced armor is not there. So again, I'm playing it passive because while this thing did get an armor buff, it's just not quite enough to just lead the charge. But now it's like, alright, I gotta go. It's 3-7. We gotta get this side cleared up because they're coming up from the beach. So I'm gonna take this Tiger first. And KV-13's running the dirt. I think about shooting him, but then I'm like, no, I need to save that shot for the Super Pershing, and I'm glad I did, because now he's a one-shot. And now we're close enough to where I can reliably hit that spot. I freed up our IS-6. SU just fired behind me, so I know I'm safe to sit here and aim with my damaged gun. And there's the SU. Now since we're both unlit, I think I can rush him. Turns out I wasn't unlit. But he's got terrible view range because that's what the box tank has. It's got a big gun, decent mobility, no armor, no camo, no view range. So I'm trying to chase him down in hopes that I won't be spotted while doing it. And there we go. I catch him out. I put a shot into him. He's gonna turn to try and get a return shot on me. And already stuns me, but it's already too late for this guy. Now at this point I get a little mad at the IS-6 in chat because I didn't realize at the time just how pinned down he was. But no, he wasn't useless. Now I'm trying to make our way back because obviously we can't just push onto their cab. They got a Dicker Max there which has 400 meters of view range stock because it didn't get nerfed with the TDs. So he'd see me for arty. And I don't want to take that risk of getting artied when, I mean, our base is completely unprotected right now. So I'm going to try and go back and spot the AMX. And, well, shit. That's surprising. But he didn't see me. So I'm going to put a shot in there. Pull back, reload. Interesting thing about the T-34-3. It's got an 11-second reload with a good crew without food. And typically it takes about 10 seconds for your tank to go unspotted. So fire a shot into T-34-3, pull back. By the time you're reloaded, you're probably unspotted again. So you keep getting the advantage of the surprise attack. You know, never fire and sit out with this tank because it's just not worth it. You're going to get focused. I'm trying to spot the AMX now because he's well within view range, but I think he's behind some bushes in a house. Yeah, because I don't got a shot on him. So I'm going to have to move and get him. The mobility on the tank really isn't that bad, considering it's got Type 59 armor and a big punchy gun. Like, you would think it would be slower than this, but it's really not that slow. I get him, I switch back to AP because, yes, 250 pin heat rounds on this is nice against heavily armored targets, but they're expensive, and I like to maximize my profits where possible. So now I'm thinking, alright, I'm pretty sure the arty's on beach because I know we're going to be coming from probably the 8-9 line. So I try to go beach and realize, oh shit, there's that Dicker Max. So let's stay under his gun because I don't remember exactly what the Dicker Max's pin is. I have one, but I never play it. And I don't want to risk him pinning me in a commander's hatch or something. I'm going to take a risky shot here through the cars, but nothing. Again, I'm going to use my reload as the timer for when I'm going to go unspotted, because there he goes. We're unspotted now. Now I can advance forward and rush him. I get the Dicker Max out, so now they've got no spotters. And the fact that that exploded to my left tells me that that arty is probably on the beach. Surely. And I was right, he was on the beach. I know the Hummel's never gonna kill me in one shot. So I take my time and aim this, and there we go. There we go. Ace Tanker into T-34-3 on Overlord. Almost 4.9 thousand damage. 7 kills. I got a BIA because I sent an invite to our M44 in the game, seeing if he'd take it. And yeah, that was a fun match. I'll see y'all for the next one.